As the UN's 73rd session gets underway this year, world leaders took time to pay tribute to South African struggle icon Nelson Mandela. The Mandela Peace Summit coincided with the centennial marking of Mandela's life. President Geingob addressed the summit in his capacity as SADC chair.
Madiba was a man who focused on things that matter, the freedom and dignity of his fellow human beings. He chose to forego his own safety, comfort and dignity, labeled a terrorist and imprisoned for 27 years for the sake of the freedom of oppressed peoples of apartheid of South Africa and Southern Africa.
Therefore, President Geingob urged the UN to recommit to the values Mandela stood and lived for. He recalled the late Mandela's kind nature, ability to forgive his former oppressors, and uniting South Africa through the rainbow concept, which then became a symbol of peace for other countries.
Madiba once said, "For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others," unquote. As a UN family, let us honor this extraordinary personality by not just seeing freedom as the casting off of chains of oppression, but by living in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of every human being on our planet.
The Mandela Peace Summit was preceded by the unveiling of a human-sized statue of the struggle icon, a gift to the UN by South Africa. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa used the platform to highlight the current threats to international peace.
As we strive for peace, we cannot escape the reality that conflict and hostility have their roots in poverty, exclusion and marginalization. Unless we confront the conditions under which the poor of the world live, we will not succeed in building a peaceful and stable world. It is for this reason that the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is also very much an agenda for peace.
The summit adopted the Nelson Mandela Decade of Peace, calling on countries to redouble their efforts for international security.